Number 2, Derek Jeter. Number 2.
That is production value, man.
I see you.
As goofy as that was, that was Am Singer. No, we're gonna go to the plate now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn you over to Hall of Famer Jim Thome. He's talk a little hitting with you.
Now, see, I don't even know. I'm a listen to Jim Thome when we talk about
When was the
hitting.
last time you held a bat?
I've held one because I've signed one, but I have not swung a bat since my last game.
We're not going to talk mechanics, and we're not going to hit.
Thank you.
Okay, so one of the things for me that I admired the way you played, and from being in the box and watching you at third base, watching you at first base later in my career, I was always amazed at how you hit the ball to right field. What we're going to do, we're going to go through some of the things, different pitches, where they were at, and how you stayed inside the ball. Here you are in '96, ball's in the middle, and you stay through the ball and rifle it off that porch, off that short porch in right center. There was a ball middle in Old Tiger Stadium, and you shoot the ball down the right field line. Here's in Kansas City in 2012, same thing. Ball's coming in inside. Again, I was amazed for many years thinking, was it predetermined that you were going the other way? And, kind of what was your game plan? Or did somebody say something to you as a young kid that you had this approach? Because all around baseball, people used to talk about, man, he'll beat you this way, stay that way.
It was predetermined that I was going to stay inside the ball. For me, I wasn't good enough to guess pitches. I looked for one pitch, every at-bat, every pitch, fastball right down the middle. Yeah. That's it. I mean, if you go back and look at highlights of pitches about to hit me in the chest, it's because I knew they were going to pitch me in. So I'd look for it in, and I'd swing at it no matter what. If I happened to look for a slider, as soon as I saw it, I would swing. So I'd look fastball down the middle every single pitch, and my approach was to stay to right center field.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I would do that, I would stay inside the ball. So then I felt as though I was tough to pitch to, because it gives you more time. Now, people used to always try to pitch me in, but you're doing me a favor if you pitch me in. On the plate, if it's off the plate, I would have problems with it because I would chase it. But you pitch me in, you're doing me a favor. And also, if you stay inside, you have a little bit more time.
So was there ever a time in your career where when they were pitching you in and you knew they were staying in there, would you ever cheat and try to go deep? Not necessarily try to hit a home run, but get the bat head out front.
Yep.
And, I think back to your 3,000th hit, in Yankee Stadium, left center. Was that a time where they were pitching you inside?
No, that's a good question, because for me, I would try to stay gap to gap. And if I thought in my mind that I was going to hit a fastball to right center and you threw an off-speed pitch for a strike, I'd keep it fair. Now, if you threw me a fastball and I was trying to pull it, you can't keep an off-speed pitch fair. You're just going to pull it foul. Yeah. So I felt as though you talk about a 3,000 hit off Price, it was a breaking ball.
There you go.
And I pulled it. And you talk about, I know Al's here. Al Leiter, I hit a home run off Al in the World Series. Just want to mention that.
Why are you calling Al out?
Yeah, I just want to mention that, Al.
It's not about that.
Yeah, but it was a changeup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always felt as though if I tried to hit a fastball up the middle, if you throw me an off-speed pitch for a strike, I'd keep it fair.
That's pretty good.
Well, it was fun to watch for many years. Yeah. And again, I admired the way you played, and it was, you did it the right way, and you were not only a great player, but you represented your family, New York, and the Yankees so great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And to you, Jim, Jim always treated me well as a young player. And I remember getting to first base, and, everyone struggles at times. I get to first base, and Jimmy, when he was going through a rough patch, he'd always say, gee, where does it go? I'm like, Jimmy, I'm coming to you for an answer. I can't help you out with this, man.
Well, so on that, I would get to second base, and for many years, you would walk up behind me and you'd go, man, you can hit. I go, no, you can hit. So it was fun.
That's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. I like the Bob Shepard thing, too. Why did you keep that alive for so many years?
I was a Yankee fan growing up, and I said it at the time. Bob Shepard's voice was as much a part of Yankee tradition and history as any player that played the game. So a few years before Bob passed away, I had him record him introducing me, because I said, as long as I'm playing this game, I want to come up to his voice, and I'm glad I did it.